Like when he's running.
Oh, okay.
I can do the kiss moves. That's what I came up with.
For calling dogs.
For calling him.
Yeah. Beans is that's his.
Yeah, like that. Okay. So Roscoe's is Yeah.
Rasquito Bandito.
Not that he does it very good, but he's trying.
Feel good, huh?
The air.
Yeah. Fresh air. Not like in Tucson.
No.
I don't know.
How's it feeling? How's it going? Not hearing like the planes in the morning.
It's good. Like the planes, the trains, the sirens. You know, because we were right there on 6th and Bilby.
Yeah.
Or 6th and...
The flight line pass,
Yep.
The airport, the Air National Guard, and then the railroad, and then the fire department.
Oh, you know. Like you hear the train tracks. Oh, okay, it's 5 o'clock. So what are you really trying to expect from this podcast?
What am I what?
What are you expecting from this podcast?
I'm expecting some positivity and of course some negative.
Yeah.
There's always going to be the ones that judge. And that's fine because they're doing it anyways, but at least they're getting the right message.
Yeah.
You know, it's not made up, you know.
Yeah.
I want to just spread awareness, just how it was for you guys growing up because of the decisions I made. That those are my decisions at the time, you know.
I see you.
They weren't always great, and I wasn't always a good mom, but I did what I could.
Do you regret anything that you did?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, plenty.
Of course, I'd be evil if I didn't regret some of the things, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, without all those things, you wouldn't be here.
Exactly, it wouldn't have made me stronger in a sense.
What's one of the biggest things you regret?
My biggest things I regret?
Yeah.
Going to prison because that impacted a lot of stuff.
I know, right?
It changed you. You went from living with me all the time to going with your dad all the time. Oh, it killed me.
Yeah.
I took pride in having my kids all the time. But you know, sending them with their dads too.
Yeah, and then Ada, she just got pregnant.
Ada got pregnant. She was... Well, I found out the little shit of my daughter.
Ada or Claudia?
Sneaking out the windows. No, Ada.
Oh, yeah.
Just sneaking out the windows. Man, I have to admit, you know.
And then they're the old version crank ones too, so they were quiet.
Yeah. You know. It was crazy. So she snuck out.
And how did that...
She got pregnant. But I found out when I got back. You know. And of course, how to be Nada. I just came out and I was just like, are you pregnant? Yeah. Like, oh God. Wow.
And then you have Claudia.
And I had her. She was at middle school still.
I was in Apollo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to unenroll her. And there I was. Oh, the mom that got out of prison because didn't the nana enroll them? You know. So, yeah. Needless to say, everybody was waiting for my F up. But, you know, she ended up going to top where I went. And just like she hated it, like Claudia, I hated school. I only got along with teachers. So, remember, she ended up graduating early. And she got a scholarship to Pima. But it was not her time. And then, of course, Claudia, in that same time, ended up getting sexually molested by, you know...
Yeah, Chewy.
One of our family's members' dads that, thank goodness, he's not around. So, I had to see him, or look at him. But that happened.
Oh, no.
And I didn't even find out until 2014 that even happened.
Yeah. I found out what?
On Halloween.
I found out on 16?
Me and
17?
Gordo were on the freeway. Because that's when we lived at Flower. And we left Nana's. And I think we went to Jamar's actually. Yeah. And then, oh, he's taking a poo. And it looks good. Good job, Roscoe. Good job, Roscoe. Good at him. Oh, so, yeah. Then, yeah, I didn't find out till 2014 Halloween. We lived at Flower. And I remember we were on the freeway. Because I always took the freeway to get home and we were home on Grant.
Yeah. Oh shit, sorry.
I remember being so mad. Like, oh, I just wanted to like run him over.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn, how did that come out though? How did it call you?
She ended up just saying like, because she watched all these shows, you know, growing up. I'm already gonna get emotional. But she's like, Mom, like, I know I like to watch all the shows, but I realized that Troy was actually molesting me. And I was just like on the freeway. And I don't even know how I got off the exit. How, you know, like after, like, how did I drive home? Because I don't remember. That was it.
Yeah, almost getting in a car accident right there, huh?
Yeah, it felt like it. It felt like I just got sucker punched. And Nene always grew up saying that if any one of our kids ever came up to us and said that we were going to take them seriously, you know?
Yeah. And
we were going to break the chains that bound most of us, you know?
See, I just really found out that Tata did that to Nini, his daughter.
And Cha-Cha.
Oh, well, I just found that out right now too.
Yeah. Once with Cha-Cha, never happened again, you know, Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha shut that down.
Yeah. But
come on, Bean.
I mean, I didn't know then what I told you years later, that Nini was just taking one for me, you know what I mean?
I see.
Because
Bean!
He had tried, but she put a stop to that real quick. But it just sucked because I know it happened to my mom, you know, growing up.
Yeah.
And I don't know my Nana. And I don't mean to talk bad about her, but it seems like something that was just a taboo we didn't talk about, but it just happened.
I see.
You know, so we always made sure, me and Nini were always honest, because we were like the secret babies. And when I say that, it's because my dad used to use me to sneak around to go see her mom.
Yeah.
So we were always together.
Which is your mom's sister.
Yeah, my mom's baby sister.
Your mom's baby sister.
So, the one that always just...
Now, what, was Sato like a drinker? Like, was he drunk when he tried doing this? Was he just,
you know,
abusive? Like, what?
I never saw that guy as abusive.
Like, why do you think he actually, like, he's just fucking horny or what? Like, what, I mean...
Maybe freaking horny. Because he wasn't a big drinker. He used to have parties back on Hatfield, which was our only home I really call home that I know of.
Yeah.
Everything else was just like a year and then go, a year and then go. But yeah, I mean, he never really drank. The earlier days I knew he did. And then my mom, they both smoked. My mom would drink her cocktails. They used to go out to the casino ballroom and go dancing when we were invited to weddings and stuff. But my dad was, I think he was just out there. He was like a gigolo. He has a whole other family. And I know my sisters, Amelia and Alicia, from a whole other person. You know what I mean? Their mom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he has sons. And for the longest time, we didn't know about them. He never talked about them. But it's sad because every time I do talk to them, they always knew about us. But that's, I think, because my tia Grace, she's always like the keep people together. She was the one family member that would come to check on us.
Yeah.
In Tucson. And she was like, I grew up thinking of my tia, like, she was like, when she came and took Saul on vacation and Juanita, she took us all on vacation, but here in Tucson. She would stop on their way to, like, let's say Disneyland. Well, then she would come up and take us to Madera Canyon or to Catalina State Park. And we'd cook out and, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's the one that's always...
She's always been like your tia. I mean, let's be real. Everybody has favorites. I have favorites. Like, she was your favorite tia?
On my dad's side, yes.
Yeah?
It was my tia Grace. I wanted to be like her. She held shit down.
That's what's up. That's good.
Yeah, she kept all the family going. She took care of my abuelita. She took raise Saul. Probably a lot of more of the cousins, you know. And then on my mom's side, it's always been my tia Chita, which is my Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't get to know them, any of the other family, unless it was funerals. And then it was usually a day or two. So yeah, I have my Uncle Jess, my tia Chito. He was my favorite, but he's no longer here. But that's Jen's dad.
Jen's dad.
Yeah. And just...
Oh, yes, I do remember her now. Yeah.
And Jason Pobrecito, he also committed suicide.
Aye.
Yeah, so it's definitely something in there, and I didn't know a long time about my depression and anxiety. I just thought I was having strokes at an early age.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, but you don't really talk about it, though, huh? You just kind of roll with the punches until it got to that severe?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything. But it was right before we moved to New Mexico. And I think it was kind of like, I don't know, like I couldn't get rid of the guilt that was going on, because that was fresh when Claudia had told it, and I felt horrible. So then I really, like, I know how Ada says, but she's the favorite. She's a spoiled one. Well, yeah, she was. Oh, good contact. She was, in a sense, because I didn't get to spend the time with you and Ada because I was single.
Yeah.
And with Claudia, I was with someone that cared and helped me take responsibility for her, you know.
Yeah. But at the same time, he kind of had no experience, so that was, like, hard on everybody there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, you think, you know, he stayed away from his kids because they were taken away, and, of course, bickering back and forth to not wanting to even saying you have kids, to having kids now and then losing one, like all in one shot.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big transition, like you said, because to not having kids, to automatically having these kids because you found love with somebody.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like you said, losing one.
Yeah.
So it's hard. So how did you approach that with everybody else? Or, I mean, it wasn't really your information to share with the family, but Claudia just told everybody genuinely, or what?
No. After she told me, I got home and actually, I got home and I called in remember that little, like, our house, like that loft area of staircases at Flower?
Oh,
no.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I called Mimi and I said, hey.
Come on, you guys.
I said, hey. And she goes, what's up? And I go, I just want you to know Dahlia told me that Chewy sexually molested her when she was little.
And she was still with him at this
When
time.
I was away. No. By this time, she'd already got real with them two and restraining orders at a time. Because, remember?
Oh, okay.
I don't remember it because I wasn't there. But I guess he went a little
Crazy.
Crazy
Yeah.
for a minute. But so they weren't together anymore, and I was glad that Mo was
Come on, babe.
in her life. I mean, his life.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch him all. Damn this mountain. So at any rate, I I called her. I said, yeah, she said that Chewy did it. I go, I just want you to know, I'm gonna be calling the police to make a. File a complaint or whatever the process is. And she's like, okay, Day, I love you. It's gonna be okay. I'll be right there. I'll meet you there. And I was like, yes. Because, you make promises when you're kids. And I had to believe that that's why maybe Pumpkin and Nana maybe kept quiet and just one.
Because they had no support, like siblings do.
They didn't. My mom left. Or no, my dad brought her here to keep her away because everybody seemed to know what was going on but her and us. So.
You want to stop and take a break real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was crazy though.
Yeah, let's come over here.
This is where you come up on that other trail that I was talking about.
Hey, you guys, come on.
That we have to start the other way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I came up here the other day.
Yeah.
And I realized a tree fell on our path.
Really?
Yeah, so you can't, in the quad, you can't go all the way up in the mountain.
Is it a heavy tree?
Yeah, with your bad back. No, yeah.
But Bill, he's got a bad back too. Is it way up there?
It's all the way. It's like almost to the hot top.
Oh, is that the one people go through or walk over or around?
I walked around it.
Yeah, that's usually what people do. But he hears them. Do you want to sit and talk to them, or you want to keep walking? Come on.
No, I'm good. Don't matter to me.
No. So she came over, and they sent a police officer over. No, yeah, they sent a police officer, and we made a report. They sent her to where Ada used to have visitations.
Yeah.
For Angel, and they talked to her and they recorded her what she remembered about it. And she was in there for about an hour and a half. So then that was part of her testimony, because they have the professional psychiatrist and doctors there to read her,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when they started to kind of find out, like, she may not grasp onto things the way other kids do because she was lied to for so long by him.
She didn't grow up with the father.
Watching videos and movies, realizing
she can't really trust
him. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And I can agree. Even in her pictures, like that little innocent, like, like.
She doesn't want to be touched. She's hiding.
Yeah. So, long story short, went and did everything they asked. She went to counseling for a couple of months. They found him, talked to him, denied it. And because of the statute of limitations, it was too long of a time span since he said no. Had he said no, then maybe they could have gotten proof or something.
I see.
Too many people in the back house, which is why she hated the thought of you going to live there.
Oh, okay.
That was her big thing. But at that time, it wasn't my story to tell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, because she didn't tell me till way later. And then I don't know when she told Ada.
She didn't tell me. anybody till after 2014.
See, so I mean, with all that, I mean, just hearing everything that she went through, like you had Nene there. Coming to think of it, like, fuck, Claudia didn't have her siblings, so
Yeah.
she pretty much did that all by herself. Well, you, but still,
It just sucks, you know.
it does.
I've hated and disowned my dad like 4 times, but because of my faith, I think he's just one of the ones that's up there with like Jesus that I pray the hardest for, because man, they're gonna need it.
Well, that's good hearted on
Big
you then.
time.
That's real good on you. Here, obviously, walking up the higher road, shit, literally huffing and puffing over
Yeah,
here.
taking the higher road.
Yeah. Shit, I didn't know it had to be so fucking rocky though.
Huh?
Didn't know it was gonna be so rocky.
Up here?
Nah.
You don't remember?
No, just, you know.
Oh yeah. It is. We have like literally a rock garden.
Yeah. I don't know, like a metaphor for your life.
Yeah.